I think he was anticipating Salt to come down at it, and then he threw it wide just at the last minute. Fine. And another misfield. India have not been perfect in the field. They've had a couple of opportunities to enact a run out. That was a misfield from Shivam, and we had the one earlier from Prince Yadav.
Yeah, it feels like India have been pretty good with the ball, Wardy. They've let themselves down on a couple of occasions in the field. This one felt like he'd done the hard work, and then Sydney Harbour bridged it.
Oh, I agree. I don't think you can fault the bowling. Quickly onto that. He was in the way of it this time. Safely done. Six bowlers used by Shreyas, so he's got plenty of options now that those six bowlers have been brought in. Again, a wider line to Phil Salt. He's sort of bowling to the shorter boundary on the offside there. 104 for 2. I don't think we're allowed to fly the drone under the bridge, but it'd be pretty cool if we did. You've seen that drone pilot fly it through the 10-pin bowling alley. Utterly incredible. Some of these pilots are spectacularly good. So 9 overs to go. I'll leave Will to contemplate flying under the bridge or not. They've been good with the ball. It's just been some misfields in the outfield, India, and those opportunities missed with the run out. Salt should have been gone, really. He was miles away, but Axar couldn't hit the sticks. What do you think England will learn from the way they've bowled?
Yeah, it feels like India, particularly the seamers, have tried to hold the top of the stumps, tried to hold a straight line, and that length that hits the top of the stumps or the inner thigh pad. They've done it well. As I said, their fielding hasn't always backed themselves up.
Skips down, gets away with one. Yeah, we had that pitch map earlier on, quite early on in the game, but holding length was the lowest strike rate.
We saw Arshdeep right at the top use his swing and went really full. But then since then, they've held that sort of heavy length between 6 and 8 metres from the stumps. They've bowled well, contained England. Salt starting to find some rhythm now, though.
Well, it is still Wimbledon. Would you expect these balls to swing like they did for Arshdeep earlier? I mean, I don't know if it's the same type of batch of balls that they're using in this T20 series, the international grid, as you're bowling with in the Blast.
I think you'd expect, your first over to swing. It obviously depends whether that ball gets whacked to the fence. As soon as the ball tends to go out into the outfield, hit the advertising boards, it does affect the balls, and you find that the ball doesn't swing after that. So you've got to make use of it.
High in the air. I think he's got enough of it to get it over mid-off. Has he got enough to get it all the way? One bounce 4.
Yeah, England needed a boundary and Bethel delivers. This one was pace on wide. Bethel having to reach for it. Just gets enough of it. Nearly goes all the way. Seam up delivery. They have been pretty good at changing their pace as well, the Indian bowlers.
Well, he was good awareness there from Bethel. It was obvious, but mid-off up, and that line he could belt it straight. Goes straight again, drags it high in the air, taken comfortably in the end. But Bethel looking to go big, and it's the youngster that clings on in the deep.